And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow morning, it will be a week since the very unfortunate incident in Bengal where ED officials were attacked by a mob called by TMC leader, right-hand man of Mamata Banerjee, Shahjahan Sheikh, who's just gone missing after that. He's on the run. Ladies and gentlemen, there are huge protests in Kolkata and across Bengal over it. Irony is Mamata Banerjee is also the Home Minister. She's not saying a word. She's not taking responsibility. It's really terrible what's going on in Bengal. Let's debate.
A massive protest by BJP over Friday's attack on ED officials. BJP protesting what it calls inaction in the attack on the ED case. The police stopped the BJP protest march, leading to a scuffle. The BJP state president is accusing the Mamata government of shielding the accused.
ये सरकार पूरी तरीके से भ्रष्ट हो चुकी है, नष्ट हो चुकी है. They don't have any moral right to be in the power.
Even Indie ally Congress has accused the TMC of aiding in the cover-up.
अरे ईडी क्या करेगा? ईडी खुद इडियट है. बंगाल में जो सत्ता है, जो सत्ताधारी जो पार्टी है, ये इनको लुक अप कर करेगी ना. ये सारे इन लोगों को पार्टी के अंदर जो सारे खतरनाक शख्स रहते हैं, खूनी दरिंदे रहते हैं, उन लोगों पे देखभाल करने के लिए सत्ताधारी पार्टी खुद काम करते हैं.
ED meanwhile claims police is watering down the case.
By the evening of 5th of January, Enforcement Directorate had requested West Bengal Police to hand over the copy of the FIR that was registered against the ED officers. That FIR was never given to them. Not just that, Enforcement Directorate had also requested the West Bengal Police to file an FIR under 18 sections of the IPC, including Section 307, that is attempt to murder. That request was also denied by the West Bengal Police. That FIR too was never given to the Enforcement Directorate. After multiple requests, the FIR was only handed over to the Enforcement Directorate on the 11th of January.
The ED meanwhile claims that the ration scam runs over rupees 20,000 crores.
During the course of investigation in the ration distribution scam, Enforcement Directorate traced roughly about 20,000 crore rupees in various bank accounts. Of the 20,000 crore rupees, Enforcement Directorate says that roughly about 10,000 crore rupees have been linked to Trinamool Congress Minister Jyotirmoy Malik. Not just that, 90 forex companies were incorporated so that this money that was deposited in accounts linked to Jyotirmoy Malik could be converted into foreign currencies. In fact, Enforcement Directorate says that foreign currency was procured through bogus documents.
6 days after two attacks on ED officials in the state, the main accused Shahjahan Sheikh is still on the run. Who will get him first is the question. Let's debate.
What is very clear to me is that, and Shatarupa of the BJP joins Anirban Banerjee, who backs the TMC. What is clear to me, Shatarupa, is that Shahjahan enjoys a considerable amount of political protection. And across the country, people are asking, what is the link between this gangster Don type fellow and Abhishek Banerjee and Mamata Banerjee? Is there a link there? Otherwise, how is he getting so much political protection? How is the state government fighting legal cases almost on behalf of Shahjahan? Getting cases registered of molestation against the ED officials. So is that the talk of town there?
Absolutely, Arnav. That is actually the talk of town. that, I was live on that morning of this incident that happened. I was live on a show, and there was, why I'm saying this repeatedly on different channels is I did not see snippets, I did not see recorded versions. I saw the whole thing unfolding in front of my eyes. So while ED was trying to get into a house which they never got into because there were suddenly within minutes people thronging there and hitting them. This is the state of the broken head and bandaged people. How they got into a house, I mean, they couldn't get into the house. So ED has been accused in an FIR that they've stolen something and they've manhandled women where they didn't even meet women. It is the women here that you're showing on your screen who held the hands of CRPF, not even ED, mind you. However, this is how bizarre it is. Now, today is, I think, the seventh day that Shah Jahan is not on the run. I will beg to differ with your representation here. He is pampered and given a kind of a lap of sorts by the Honorable Chief Minister, who has gone on record saying in a public program that this is all a Shahjano Ghotona. Once again, her favorite caption, Shahjano Ghotona by ED, that they have staged a raid of sorts and they have specifically targeted Trinamool leaders. She still believes that her pet people, like right from Anubroto down to Shah Jahan, nobody can do any wrong, or maybe they have done wrong and she purposely doesn't want to identify this wrong. That's number one. Now, for 7 days that I have been seeing television here and participating on different shows, I see more of different television cameras in this same area of Sandeshkhali, but I don't see a single policeman wandering around. Suddenly, yesterday or day before, I think, we saw a police woman going into inquire about which ED person was there, and they were taking off from the so-called FIR that they have driven. The point here in West Bengal is that West Bengal, under the Honorable Chief Minister, has a track record of arresting central agencies. If you remember very clearly, or no, you will remember, when Rajiv Kumar was almost being nabbed by CBI. The Honorable Chief Minister arrived on the scene and she ordered the arrest of CBI, a central agency. Now again they are after ED. So much so that ED now has to plead in High Court that the entire state machinery of West Bengal is against the enforcement directorate. I mean, how low can Bengal politics stoop? We under Bengal, we are reeling under lawlessness. There is absolutely no intention, no desire of the West Bengal government to curb all this that is happening. And may I remind you, Arnav, the same incident happened in a matter of 12 to 14 hours. It happened the same night again. These are the Rohingyas. These are the people who have arrived from God knows where on boats and who have been, pampered and agitated by Shah Jahan, who called up from within the house which ED was trying to raid. And Trinamool, not only the Honorable Chief Minister, a senior leader who is a rare commodity there, who's supposed to be a perfect gentleman, a rare commodity in Trinamool. They've gone on saying that every time ED goes on a raid, they are going to, unleash the student and the youth faculties of Trinamool. So therefore, in this situation, obviously people like Shah Jahan, and they're not on the run. They are completely pampered and protected by the Honorable Chief Minister herself.
This is usually the last stage in a person's political career. When they lose all control, and historically it has happened, when you lose control, you cannot rule, and then you unleash the mob. And then usually the next step is that you lose power completely. Historically, over the centuries, Anirban, you will see, there's a rise and fall, and when a person falls, just before the end of the person's political career, they start unleashing mobs. And this lasts for a few months, and then there is a complete collapse. Anyway, I don't know whether she has used Rohingyas to attack ED officials. If she has, it's terrible. The question is, whose side is Mamata on? She's on the side, she's always on the side of every gangster, scamster, person who has looted, But what about the people of Bengal? 20,000 crore rupees scam, bogus documents, foreign currencies, money laundered, and now a large amount of political protection provided.
Okay.
What is her interest? Why is she doing
is an
this?
allegation brought
Everybody
into
is
the
seeing
ED,
this. Not just in Bengal, across the country today.
Yeah. So regarding the scam and the amount of money involved, it is the claim of the ED, not very dissimilar claim from that against the charge sheet filed against Mr. Ajit Pawar. Even Mr. Prime Minister himself, Narendra Modi himself, had said that it was a scam to the tune of almost 70,000 crores, if I am not very wrong. And he named Ajit Pawar himself and said that he is one of the most corrupt politicians, etc., etc. And within days, he was a part of the BJP government. Therefore, regarding ED, the less said, the better, because everyone in Bengal, I'll tell you what the talk of not the town, but the state is, and in fact the entire country is, that as the elections draw closer, the ED and the CBI will only get busier, harassing the opposition leaders and party workers everywhere across the country. In this case, I'll tell you something. One of the ED officials who was involved in this so-called raid actually has an FIR against him in Karnataka as well, let alone West Bengal. There are many ED officials with alleged links of corruption, with alleged cases of extortion, and there have been multiple FIRs against them in Tamil Nadu, in Karnataka, in West Bengal, in other states as well. Therefore, the ED in the role play of being a subsidiary of the BJP has actually picked up some pointers from its mother party, it seems. They have turned into extortion scamsters, they have turned into corrupt officials. One of the officials was actually removed from the investigation by the Honorable Calcutta High Court a few months back. Therefore, what the ED is actually doing should be scrutinized by every person who is concerned about the rule of law. It's very well that you are criticizing a government that is opposing the BJP. That is fine. Everybody has the right to do so. But that does not mean the ED can actually go scot-free. Their mode of investigation, their standard operating procedure
Now, where is
very much
Shahjahan?
questionable. And in even
Where is
this case,
Shahjahan?
the so-called raids.
Where is Shahjahan? Where is Shahjahan?
Ask Shubhendu Adhikari. Please ask Shubhendu Adhikari. He boldly said, I know where
No,
Shahjahan
but he is not a
is.
member of
Let
the
him tell
BJP.
it. Let him
He's
hold
a member
press
of,
conference
he's a
and tell us
Trinamool
everyone.
Congress leader. Am I wrong? Is he not a Trinamool Congress leader?
Tell that to Shubhendu Babu. Tell that to Shubhendu Babu. Yeah, tell that to Shubhendu Babu. He is a know-all. He knows where Shahjahan is. He knows when ED and CBI will raid somebody's house in the
No,
future.
but I will tell
He
that to
knows when
Mamata
he's,
Banerjee because
when
Mamata
somebody's going to
Banerjee is
get
the
arrested
TMC
by
leader.
the CBI or ED in the future.
He reports to Mamata Banerjee.
Yes, but Mamata Banerjee
So there will be an
did
issue
not
of conflict
claim-
of interest. Maybe Mamata Banerjee is
did not
protecting
claim
him.
anything as ludicrous as this. It was Shubhendu Babu. It was Shubhendu Babu who was called a
but
chore
where
by
is
the
Shahjahan?
BJP. Even Madam
May
Shatarupa
I-
called him a chore
Where is
a
Shahjahan?
few years back, and now he is a sir for them. Ask Shubhendu Adhikari. He claims that he knows it. He knows the location of the person concerned. That is his claim.
May
Ask
I-
him. You can interview him at any time.
Shatarupa.
Yes, Arnav, this is the attitude of Trinamool, not only Anirban, everybody, starting from their chief spokesperson or whoever he is, Kunal Ghosh, right down to Shashi Panja and whoever is talking about this issue, they're refusing to identify the seriousness of the situation because they probably agree to what is happening. They are panning. They have, like I told you at the very beginning, I wish these people like Anirban would stop their political tourism and land into different states at different times and look inside West Bengal. After all, we are concerned about the tremendous lawlessness, the breakdown of lawlessness, the breakdown of
Why
law
do
and
you
order
bring
in
leaders
West
from
Bengal.
other states, madam?
They constantly.
No, why do
it
you
is their
bring
brief
leaders from
that
other
you wake up
states?
in the morning, whichever channel.
If
Anirban, I
referring
didn't
to
talk
other
at your
states
time.
is such a sin,
So
why do
Anirban,
you
I
bring in
didn't talk
leaders
in
from
your
other
time.
states?
Anirban, I didn't talk in your time. This is
Enough,
national
enough,
television.
enough
behave
of your
accordingly.
nonsense.
Now
Enough
their
of your
habit,
nonsense.
they have been
There
told
was a
to
long,
wake up in the
tedious
morning, stand
monologue
up on a channel
consisting
and
of
blame
nothing but
Shubhendu.
nonsense.
That's all.
Why do
That's
you
all
invite leaders from other
Shubhendu
states?
Adhikari is not
If
supposed to
referring
know
to incidents in
where
other
well,
states is
Mamata
such a
pet
crime,
dogs are.
why do you invite them?
I think if Mamata Banerjee is unable to rule, she should quit. And she should certainly save the country and herself the embarrassment of being Home Minister and Chief Minister and protect people like Shah Jahan. Ladies and gentlemen, no jobs, massive corruption, misuse of police and lawlessness. This is the are the four corners of the chaotic situation in Bengal. Shatarupa, I have to close.
That is the BJP's
I shall come back to this
Just one
subject for
last
sure,
thing.
but I thank you all very much